Hi guys, it's Davey Sire here. So I'm going to show you all the blocks in the game so far, Tier 1 through Tier 7. I'm going to tell you which ones you should use to build your base and which ones you shouldn't, the perks to them, and the downfalls. Alright, so we're going to start off at Tier 1 with the Sod Block. Alright, so Tier 1 again, 1000 health. It's made out of dirt and 5 units of dirt. This isn't a great block. It's pretty crappy. Don't even use it unless you're using for some decoration. Then you go on to the Thatch Block. That's also Tier 1, 1000 health, made out of 5 units of hay. It's also a crappy block. You break it down in a couple minutes. It's not a block you want to use. Trust me, don't use it to build a base. You will fail. Alright, now we're at Tier 2, the clay block. Not much better. Only 1500 health, 500 health increase from the sod and Thatch Block. It's made out of clay and 10 units of clay. Alright. So now on to this block, the Spruce Branches block. This is a good block for camouflage. It's Tier 2 with 1500 health, made out of 10 sticks. You gather sticks from bushes, okay? You pick up the bushes, gives you 5 sticks, so 2 bushes will make 1 block. This one is, like I said, camouflage. It actually can help hide a small base or a little outcrop of something. It's harder to notice, so that is the only upside to it. Alright, now we're going to go down to Tier 3, the wood block. I would not build with this one either. Even though it has 3000 health, it may seem like a good amount. It's not. It's made out of wood and 30 units of wood still. Don't use it. Trust me, don't use it. I'll explain more later. Alright, so we're going to move on to the log block. That is Tier 4 at 4000 health. It's made out of 70 units of wood. So you really bump up the amount of wood required, and you only get 1000 more health. It's not a good block. Again, I'll explain more right now, because we're at Tier 5, the Cobblestone Block, with a breach level of 3. This means you can't use conventional weapons to break the block, like swords, picks, maybe bows and arrows. Other things that would have worked on all these Tier 4 to Tier 1 blocks won't work on this Tier 5 one. It has 4500 health, like I said, so that's only a slight bit over, but because of that, because you can't use conventional weapons, it is a much better block. You have to use siege weapons like a trebuchet or a ballista, which will definitely take its time just to build them and just to use the resources. So yes, use the Cobblestone Block as your basic block. That is the one you want to make your starting base out of, nothing else. Starting base, Cobblestone Block. Right? It's made out of stone and 30 units of stone. You collect 101 stone from a stone node that you can find all the way around the King's Field or the Flax Field. I'll do a video on the map and show you, but for now we're going to keep it to the blocks. Alright, so that is the Cobblestone Block. Now we're going to move to Tier 6, the Reinforced Wood Iron Block. There's no Reinforced Wood Steel Block yet. There may be. But so we're at the Reinforced Wood Iron Block. That is Tier 6, like I said, breach level of 4. I don't know the difference between 3 and 6. That may just be how it breaks and if it will break from the trebuchet stone. But that one I have to find out more about because I don't know enough about it. But alright, so it's at 6000 health. It is a good building material. I would use this one too. Only costs 50 units of wood and 1 iron ingot. You can get iron from iron nodes, 101 iron, 10 iron. Raw iron will make 1 ingot, so you can make 10 ingots, 10 of these blocks from 1 node, as long as you have the 50 units of wood to make each block. So that's the information you need. There's Uldrake. He's one of my guild members. Alright, so now we're going to move on to Tier 7. Now that's the stone block. This one's a little bit more confusing to build. So that's Tier 7. That has 9000 health. It's made out of a stone, slab, and clay. So its breach level is 6. Again, I don't know the difference or how that's actually going to affect it. I have to kind of play around with that, test it out with a trebuchet, see what that means. Alright, so again, stone slab. One stone slab to make one of these blocks, as long as you have the 5 units of clay to build it. So I'm going to show you the stone slab. That's what you need to know to make the stone block. Alright, so you need 4 charcoal, 8 water, and 100 stone to make the stone slab, to make the stone block. Alright, it's a stepping stone, but basically once you get the stone slab, you have 5 units of clay away from making the stone block. Alright guys, that's your first tutorial here that you need to know before you actually play the game. Tier 1 through Tier 7, the blocks, what's good about them, what's bad. Alright, so again, I do suggest Tier 7 through Tier 5, or 5 through 7, the Cobblestone, Reinforced Iron Wood Block, and the Stone Slab, or the Stone Block. as your building materials. Okay? Start with cobblestone. I'll get at you guys again with another video. See ya.